Ladies and gentlemen, here it is. That's how you introduce a product, the Canon 70-200mm f2.8 Mark III. I am so glad I got this. I've been wanting it for so long. I have never owned the Mark II. I know there's tons of YouTube videos out there about the Mark II, and it's a great lens. It's what made me want to get one. I see the Mark III came out, and lots of YouTubers and photographers were saying, well, if you already own the Mark II, it's good enough. You may not need to get the Mark III if you don't want it. It's just a little bit of extra coating to reduce the glare or lens flare, excuse me. But seeing as how I have not owned a telephoto lens before, this is the perfect addition to any camera bag, any photographer's equipment. I went ahead and put a UV filter on here just because I've been using it for a little while now. And if you'll notice in a previous video, I did it on the super moon back in January. Guess which lens I was using. Now, you can switch between autofocus, manual focus, always a good sign. Stabilizer, on or off. And it's probably if you've got it on the tripod. If you're not shooting video, if you're just shooting a still, maybe like a landscape, you know, whatever floats your boat, you turn it on or off. Mode 1 or 2. The range from 1.2 meters to infinity, and that makes the motor work just a little extra. It's really not noticeable. Or 2.5 meters. If you know that your closest subject is far enough away, you know, you don't have to click the 1.2. You can just go straight to 2.5. Either way, the motor is going to work well. The motor is going to be very silent, as this is a ultrasonic motor. The paint color on here, the Mark III, apparently it differs from the Mark II. Don't know why people mentioned it. Who cares? It's a great lens. I don't think anyone would care if it was painted yellow. Okay, maybe a little bit. Comes with the carrying case. Would highly recommend attaching the long strap that comes with it. So you can sling it over your shoulder if you want, or just carry it very safely. Also good. Comes with the lens hood. The inside material of this is just very nice. And you've got your tripod mount ring, which I would highly recommend when you attach the lens to your camera, attach this to the tripod. Don't attach the camera to the tripod because it'll just get front heavy, and you really don't want that. But this will make it almost perfectly balanced. Now, examples, because we all want them. One of the best things I like about this lens, one of the main reasons I bought it, is if I'm shooting photos for theater, you got it. And if I'm standing in the very back of the house there, normally I'd be using the kit lens, extending it to 135 millimeters, which would give me the f-stop of f5.6. And depending on the lighting, it would get pretty dark. Again, I'd have to bump up the ISO and be a little noisy, a little grainy, whereas the 70-200 70-200 f2.8. It's f2.8 all the way. From 70 millimeters to 200 millimeters, the light will stay the same, and I am so thankful for that.
This is a much better gift than coffee or cake.
Also, here's a quick image that I shot from a show with some theater friends, and the bokeh, the out of focus compression behind the subject is it's so crisp and pristine with all the light that's getting in that shot. When I took the first couple of shots with it and I look at the LCD screen just to review them, and like my jaw is dropping. The quality comparison from kit lens, sorry little kit lens, to this baby here, yeah, the quality of glass, a vast improvement. The amount of light from f5.6 to f2.8.
I can't say enough good things about this beautiful baby.
And even outside, a simple hike around a nature trail, and just, zooming in on, just something that caught my eye. Here's the focal range at 70 millimeters, and now at 200 millimeters. So it's a very nice and smooth compression, and I think you're going to be really happy with it. You're going to get a lot out of it. During the daytime, normal shooting, or even indoor shooting, unless you're pointed directly at a light, in which case you'll probably get less lens flare because of the new coating on this thing. It's still the same great quality as the Mark II. If you can't afford to buy one right now, go to a camera store near you, ask them if they can let you rent one. If so, go out and shoot as much as you can with it, indoor, outdoor. Go out and create your own examples. Just saying, I cannot emphasize this lens enough. Now really the only thing that you probably don't want to do with this lens is film a close-up, intimate, dramatic scene. That just wouldn't make any sense. Why, you ask? It looks like some bizarre music video from Sprockets. See what I mean? So again, is this lens worth buying? Yes. This is one of the main lenses you should always have on you. If you like this video, or if you like the intro, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already. Be excellent, and I'll see y'all in the next one.